Dugar. Glad to have you back. How's it going?
Cam, what's the word, brother? How you feeling, man?
Feeling good, man. Grinding.
Good. It's good to be back.
It's good to be back, man. You got a lot of stories that we didn't touch on last time.
For sure.
A lot of things that I think people would be probably surprised to know, man. So if we could just do a kind of a quick recap, man, for people who might not know, man. So at what point did you move into STL's territory, 63rd territory?
All right, so I'm from 7600. That really ain't too far from there, you know what I'm saying? But we ended up moving from around there and moving on 65th and Eberhard. So once we moved around there, that's when we was just like, in that area, you know what I'm saying, grinding, hustling. I used to sell pills in O Block, you know what I'm saying? And I have blood ties with FBG Duck, so that's why I was always, locked in with bro and them. You know what I'm saying? And Duck would be right down the street from 65th and Eberhard. Slide down on him over there. Give me some weed. The weed, man, you should stay right there where Duck would be at. Bro always out there. Always the same. It never changed,
Okay, so you knew Duck before you moved there?
Yeah, hell yeah. Been knowing Duck for a long time.
Okay, so you got...
Duck damn that family, man.
Okay, do you remember how you guys met?
I met Duck at one of the first exact time me and bro actually like linked, like met. It was a Tuka day. And yeah, bro was there. We doing our thing, paying homage to bro, you know what I'm saying? To little cuz and shit. And shit, we lock in, in that since then, man, bro just had been locked in. That's my dog.
How'd you end up at Tuka Day?
Cause like I say, I got family ties, blood ties with Shondell Gregory, which is Tuka. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I ended up at a Tuka Day.
Okay, so you're family with Tuka. Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I got blood ties with him. Yeah, for sure.
You end up at a Tuka Day, and I guess I'm taking it everybody's there, bro. So you're probably not meeting just
there.
Duck.
No, everybody's there for sure. Everybody's there.
Okay, Dutchie,
Young,
Butter.
No, Butter wasn't there. Butter
wasn't there.
That's about the only one that wasn't there. G.I. Joe, RP Brick was there. Everybody there.
K.I.?
No, K.I. wasn't there either. K.I. wasn't there.
Okay, what about Little B?
Little B, no, he wasn't there.
Do you ever meet?
We ain't never really get to lock in and like, you know what I'm saying, rotate like we were supposed to, but I done been around him for sure, hell yeah. Folks was a savage, long live Lil B. That boy was a savage.
What was Little B's reputation like out there?
Oh, he one of them tweakers. He gonna spank something. Point blank period. Get straight to the point. He don't play at all. Shorty don't play. Know what he do. He ain't play at all. I ain't gonna lie to you.
When did you first hear about Little B, or you know what I'm saying? Was there anything that happened that you heard about him? Like, oh damn, okay, Little B, man, this dude is known.
Oh yeah, you just constantly hear about the bang outs. Motherfucker got their ass dropped. You know when it's Little B. Motherfucker got their ass over smoked. Over smoked. That's when you know that's folks' work. You hear me? That shit was just constant though. You could not hear about bro over there. Real talk.
Okay. Now, you end up moving over there, man, and now at this point, I assume you probably start hanging out with him a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? You see him more.
Yeah, we rotate,
You know what I'm saying?
We rotate. Definitely rotating.
Okay. Now, you know what I'm saying? When is your first experience, hanging out with him or, being around him where something happened?
What you mean, like when it went down or something around them?
Okay.
Like when it got crazy?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh shit, that's everyday shit. My be on the block is going down, literally. Like we sitting here drinking, kicking it. My come out the cut. It's going down. It's a bang out. You feel me? I'm right here, Duck right here. Duck got his move on him. He you hear me? Folks ain't like I told you, folks ain't no rapper. Bro, he just know how to rap. See over there, it's like how can I explain it to you? Like we would just be chilling on the block, just doing regular, and it'll go down though. Like you, like in a Chicago second. You feel me? It just go down, shit, and folks don't act for real. They really out here. They really living the shit they rap about. Bro. Yeah.
Now, being that you know what I'm saying, you stayed in STL, man, how did that affect you going to O Block?
I mean, it really didn't affect me because, like I say, I got family ties with bro now. So, I really wasn't a part of what they had going on and shit like that. But I mean, me being, I'm still a gangster though. So the they BD, so it's still me to them anyway, because I ain't one of theirs, you feel me? So, but we never cared. Shit, me and Free Turno God, we selling pills and that shit. We insane. We never care. We going wherever we want to go.
Did you ever get approached in O Block, or did anybody ever say anything to you about going over there?
They sent my boy Turno God's son to us one day, and they said that they sent because Turno God's son is from O Block. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna drop his name, but he from O Block. He from the O. So they sent him back and tell him they gonna kill to let us know they gonna kill us or some shit like that. We gonna kill him when we catch him type shit. But shit, we still was going over there every day. We done been in that bitch. Hey, you hear me, Cam? We done been in that bitch when a motherfucker done ran in that bitch and blew that bitch down. He ran in that motherfucker, blew it down, and stayed in there, went in their apartments. You feel what I'm saying? We sitting right there with them.
Damn. I mean, I'm going to assume that they didn't know you guys were there at that time?
I mean, yeah, it's just, like I say, we ain't had no real, other than us being insane, we wasn't into it. Like, we ain't into it with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they still front they shit with you, you know what I'm saying? Because they BDs, and I'm an insane, you feel me? So, of course, we could collide, you know what I'm saying? It could be a problem, but for the most part, we ain't had no issues. You know what I'm saying? But then, next thing you know, shit, I guess because they see us coming from the Eberhard way, now they sliding and blowing at us, now it's bang outs and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, that's how that ended up being.
How close is your hood to O Block and STL?
When I was staying on 65th, that bitch was like literally a block away. Like literally, like.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, so your hood is like right in their area.
Hey,
then.
right there, Cam. A block away, bro. Literally.
Okay.
Hell yeah, close to the money.
And you guys' hoods never had beef or nothing like that, even though you guys were that close?
Yeah, like I said, I'm from 7600. I'm a double G Gold game member. I'm insane. We didn't never have no problem, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, when they see you coming from a certain way or see you affiliated with certain people, they basically like you too. You know how that shit go, but we ain't never really get into it, like have beef, you feel what I'm saying? And until shit, they get the blowing them off, you know how that shit go, you know? Bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, when you were inside O Block, did you ever see any wild shit go down or anything? Like, what was it like being in there?
I told you, we in that bitch with them one day. Me and Turno guy, we selling pills. And Shorty come, one of they ops, I guess, he come through, blow that bitch down. But when he blow that bitch down, he runs in there. He runs in the O and he blowing that bitch. And then he goes in their building and stay in their building. So he had somebody that was living in there. He come in, blow that bitch down, and go in their building. They can't find him.
That's crazy, bro.
That's a fact.
How did he get out?
I don't know. Maybe
Maybe he went in the middle of the night.
He got out that He might want to rechange his clothes, or they might not even seen exactly. Because that motherfucker like a maze, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You would get lost in that bitch. You hear me? That motherfucker is like a real maze. So once he got in them buildings, it's over with.
Now, I believe there was a situation, where you saved, or Duck saved a dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I guess he stole something from Duck. You guys had him cornered. You guys had him somewhere. And, can you kind of break that situation down for me?
He basically got a pipe took from Duck. And we got word of it, and the Ghoulas, Double G, was able to get up with him. When they got up with him, let's just say it had his in a tub. They him up, beat him real bad. Had his ass in a tub and was getting ready to but Duck called and called that shit off.
I just want to make, so he stole something from Duck, right?
He stole something.
What
Before
was
Duck was on the phone, dude, girl, and his family was paying for him to be released for his life, really, basically. You know what I'm saying? So they sent the money and all that shit, and they still didn't get him back. They sent the money and basically said they beat, and was still finna stand on that. The guys was finna stand on that shit, but dude ended up being somebody that I guess Duck had a mutual relationship with his people or something. It's like I say, he is a known person out there. You know what I'm saying? So Duck called it off. Saved a man's life.
Were you surprised Duck called it off?
Yeah, I was. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Folks always been on go. Always been green light. But that's how I knew, come to find out dude happened to be somebody.
Okay, now Duck calls this off, man. What's dude's reaction when Duck calls it off?
Man, that motherfucker was happy as hell. He was getting his ass beat to death. You hear me? Like, shit, man. And bro was finna, man, listen. And shit, right before that shit, that got God on his side, shit. That's all I can say. God is with him. Bro.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Cause just imagine if a motherfucker had their phone on silent or some shit, missed the call.
Damn.
Real talk, hell yeah.
How'd you get close enough with Duck where you would be involved? You know what I'm saying? Where you'd be in the streets with him like that?
I mean, like I say, when I seen bro, it would be at like little family events. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not FBG or none of that. I'm just affiliated with bro through family. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be at little family events, and then we started locking in. We start, you know what I'm saying? And we just started with each other, man. He took a liking to me. You know what I'm saying? And shit, that was just that. That was just that, man. Yeah.
What do you think it was that made Duck so special and that everybody had this much love for him?
Duck was a real leader. He was a real leader. You know what I'm saying? And he was for everybody. Like he was really for everybody, bro. He had all the fame, but he didn't act like that. You know what I'm saying? He acted like shit, a regular, like one of us. You know what I'm saying? That was a real, genuine person. Real talk.
Were you ever around when talks about him moving out of Chicago would come up?
Yeah. Me and it was a Tuka day. We chilling and shit, and we just talking, and I'm telling him he doing good. He doing real good, man. And I'm telling him like, bro, gotta be cool how they move, man. You got this going on, man. You feed a lot of people. You feel me? A lot of people depend on you, and bro, just like, man. He pulled his 30 out his pants. A car had drove past. but drove past like kind of slow because we was on the front street. It drove past like they was on that. Folks pulled 30 out. You know what I'm saying? Man, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Bro, he ain't want to leave.
You said you knew Brick and Brick too?
Yeah, Brick was another genuine person. They embraced us, man. For real, for real. He was another good guy.
Okay, now were you around when Brick was killed?
Yep, I was in Iraq. Hell yeah. We had just seen Brick, literally. He had got killed like if I ain't mistaken, like right after Atuka Day. Don't cheat. We had just seen bro. Rotating with him in the DMs and shit. Trying to get things in order. He with us strong, you know what I'm saying? Showing love. And then, unfortunately,
Do you have any memories hanging out with Brick?
Oh yeah, we took a day. We in that bitch getting high, fried, kicking it. Everybody got their pipes. We all in that bitch. Showing my they pipes and shit, the blicks and shit. Just gooling, bro. Just gooling. Bro.
Now, being around at that time, Little JoJo came out with the BDK song. Were you around when that happened?
Yep. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What was that like?
That shit was crazy. The biggest shit I ever seen. I ain't gonna lie, Shorty was a real, I'm Big Duke out of Baby Gang chief, but JoJo was a real gang chief for real, bro. You wouldn't even believe it. This little ass really was like a chief, boy. He come on the block, boy. They got the snipers on the roof when he walking down the street, bro. You hear me? They got on the roof with choppers and shit. Bro, that was definitely a real chief out here. I seen him get wild in person, personally.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I seen Shorty get wild. Shorty was like that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Did you all used to hang on his block too, or like how well did you guys know each other?
Yeah, I lived well, it's JoJo World now. I lived in JoJo World before. I done lived somewhere everywhere in Iraq. Everywhere. I stayed in JoJo World for a little while. Around 75th and Stewart, shit like that.
Okay. You got any stories that you could talk about with JoJo?
I seen bro get active shit. Playing crazy. He done up pipe and get the blowing. I done see him blow that bitch before on bro.
Were you surprised that somebody like that young and that small was that wild?
He was just like that though. I ain't gonna lie, like Shorty was just like that. Like Shorty was insane. You hear me? He was with all that. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's just how he was. You see this little the biggest gun on him, no doubt. Real talk, and he's gonna use that. I'm telling you that personally. He gonna use that.
I think that's what Duck said in Chicago Legends.
My daughter, this facts. Shorty gonna use that. I seen him dump them down. They got gone. No doubt.
Did you see the violence go up when the BDK anthem dropped?
Oh yeah, that bitch was busting. I ain't gonna lie, back then it was busting. I ain't gonna lie to you, it was busting back then. Shorty and them had BDK Fridays, all type of shit. Boy, that shit was crazy. You hear me? I ain't gonna lie, that's one of the biggest movements I've ever seen, bro. Ever. Real talk. That's probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest movement I've ever seen. Bro, that shit changed Chicago.
Now, at one point, JoJo, he ends up getting killed. I mean, I don't know. They say he was riding his bike. I've heard people deny he was riding his bike, but, he passed away, man. What was that like? What do you remember about Chicago during that time?
The whole city was fucked up. I know y'all see what y'all see and people that's out there and they be probably dissing whatever, but people was up behind that boy. You know what I'm saying? They was. And they ain't even have to be a part of the gang shit. They just up behind it. You know what I'm saying? Because he represented a certain side of people, a certain, you know what I'm saying? So even if you wasn't banging, it was just like he coming from where you come from. You know what I'm saying? Like you able to see this person. He out here, you know what I'm saying? And he making it. And then he died. That shit kind of killed Chicago a little bit.
I interviewed Tay Capone, and he was telling me that Little JoJo was like the Chief Keef for the STL side, 63rd side.
It really ruffled a lot of feathers because it made the streets hot. Like I remember, like we was winning. We was still winning when he came out, but it was like they didn't have a real voice. You know what I'm saying? When he came out, he was like they Chief Keef. He had everybody that was GD. He had them they was loud and proud when he came out, and it made the streets go up. Like
for the Brick Squad side, yeah, for the gangsters basically.
Right, for the GGs. Yeah.
For sure. He really the originator. Bro, if that man was alive right now, that man probably be bigger than Chief Keef. Real talk.
Now, staying in that area, man, you know, the biggest thing to come out of the area is Chief Keef, man. What was that like, you know what I'm saying, when he first came out?
Oh yeah, he had a hell of an impact too. That definitely had an impact for sure. It was pandemonium. Yeah, I ain't never ran into him though. I got some little ghoulers that some of his little females he was when he was in the O. But other than that, I ain't never bumped into him. Hell no, I ain't finna sit here and lie to you.
What is it, a gula?
Yeah, I'm a ghouler, man. So basically, I'm double G Ghoul gang. I'm an insane gangster. If you, we, it's kind of like the Cali situation where, you know, Crips take the B off of things and they add the C, or Bloods take the C off of things and add the B. Well, we gangsters, so we take C, B, or whatever. We take shit off and we add the G. So I don't drink Kool-Aid, Cam. I drink Kool-Aid.
Okay.
This shit is real dangerous, Cam. I wouldn't recommend. Matter of fact, I do recommend, Cam. Should get off the Kool-Aid with the Dugar one day. You hear me?
Okay. Might have to do it, man. Okay.
For sure.
Ghouling. What does ghouling mean?
Ghouling, like we ain't cooling, we ain't bulling, we ghouling. You feel me?
Okay.
We don't cool, we don't bull, we ghoul. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's a whole family of ghoulers. It's all kind of ghoulers.
Now, is your hood the only hood that changes it to a G, or is that like a bigger thing?
We the ghoulers. It ain't no other ghoulers but us. That's we invented that. We started that. Me and Top Gula. Shout out Top Gula, G Lemonade. We created that.
Now, you mentioned you lived in a lot of different places in Chicago. You know, did you ever have to stay in your ops hood?
Yeah, I'd have stayed on a few out blocks. And shot my crib up over and over. Come outside, nobody's there. They throwing rocks and holding their hands and shit. Hiding their hands, throwing rocks and hiding their hands. Hell yeah, I done been through that. For sure, man.
Going through that, man, you know, did you have to get out of there quick? You know what I'm saying? Was there ever times where it was like,
shit,
I shouldn't even be here?
Blue, man, hell no. Trying to catch them up and do their ass dirty. I ain't gonna lie to you, ain't trying to retreat at all. Trying to get it on, but the way they was playing that shit, they shooting the crib up and we come out, we think it's that. They ass know it ain't nobody out here. You feel me? Gone. They just blowing the crib down. You feel me? Because they really just want to move around, you know? They don't really want to get it on though, you know? But then of course a motherfucker did have to move around because it was an incident where they shot through the crib and ended up hitting one of the guys' baby mama. And then you got kids and that, so the bullets flying through their rooms and shit. So you do have to move around at that point. You know what I'm saying? We did have to get up out of that. We want to get it on, of course, but you got to be smart. There's too many too many people that could be you know what I'm saying? Like that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. They could lose their life.
Damn. Yeah, man, I hear that, man.
Yeah, it get crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Now, you and Big Homie CC are cousins?
Yeah, that's my boy. That's my brother. It's my brother's like we cousins, but that's my brother. We really mud brothers. You hear me? The streets made us brothers, like for real, for real. See, Top Gula introduced me to Gordo. Big fella. Big Homie.CC to y'all. Y'all call him Big Homie.CC. I call him Gordo. So Top Gula introduced us. You know what I'm saying? And I had a reputation for getting wild. You know what I'm saying? So Top Gula wanted me to make sure that nothing ever happened to him. Even though he was a security guard, he just felt like BH didn't have no backup with him. So he introduced me to BH. And me and BH has been out here, we out here ghouling, you know, and BH watching me get wild. So shit, he just started taking me with him to all of these security gigs and shit. All these Hollywood parties and shit. You know? He was trying to get me to leave the streets alone and come with him and go legit.
What do you think was like the most wild thing you seen out there bodyguarding with him?
With bro, all type of frugal ass, what do you call that shit? Zest monsters? All type of frugal ass activity, Cam. I done seen a lot of shit, man. I ain't gonna lie, a bunch of dangerous ass shit too. Bro, I don't really want to speak too much because I done been a part of some of this dangerous shit. But yeah, I done seen some very wild shit, man. Like I know he told you about the shit with we was at the Jamie Foxx party. I was bodyguarding for Jamie Foxx. I go to the bathroom. You motherfuckers in there playing with each other. Like 5 motherfuckers in there playing with each other. Nah, I'm new to this shit at the time. I'm new to this shit at the time though, Cam. You feel me? Like I'm from the streets, you hear me? I open the bathroom, I got a piss. I see this shit out of my blick, boy. What the going on? I couldn't believe that shit, bro. Damn, I ain't gonna lie, that shit pissed me off. I done was finna blow one of their ass down. Female get to screaming and shit, so I had to get on. Plus, I ain't want to front, bro. Move. I ain't want to know his business, what he had going on, but that shit fucked my head up. That shit had my dome gone.
Okay, I can see how that could piss somebody off, man.
Yeah, man, you just think about it, bro. You just imagine you going to the bathroom, you got a piss bad as hell. You open that bitch, all you see is, bro, like, and you from the hood though, you feel me? Like, so you don't see this shit you don't see this type of shit. And then at the time, I'm a little young, so this is back before like I had the mentality that I got now. You know, now it's like, hey man, your preference is your preference. You know what I'm saying? But back then, we used to be whooping my ass that was on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Young, dumb, we would just be whooping you. We would beat the shit out your ass. So that shit blew me, bro. You hear me? That shit blew out of me, Cam. Every time we tell that story, y'all get mad. No bullshit.
Now, you don't have to say any names, but were any of these guys famous?
Yes. Hell yeah. Yes. That's why, like, bro, like, now that I know what I know and I've been around, bro, I look at this shit so much different, bro. This shit is this shit is crazy, bro. This shit really crazy, bro. Like, half the shit, if that shit get out, if to really speak on some shit, bro, like, man, that shit crazy, bro. This shit crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Motherfuckers gotta know what they chasing when they trying to get into this shit, bro. This shit This shit wicked. Real talk.
Why do you think they like cover things up in Hollywood so much, and they're not more like open about who they are? Because I kind of feel like nobody really cares at this point. Like, nobody cares, bro. Like, you just be yourself, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be. It's not like anybody's not gonna accept them. They're gonna be accepted, bro. It's not like it's gonna affect their pockets or anything.
It's a lot of money being made. It's a lot of images that's being protected. You know, images and brands. You know, they ain't trying to get their darkest secrets to be revealed to the world. You know what I'm saying? So of course, motherfuckers is definitely not trying to have that type of shit out there. You hear me, Cam? They don't want that shit out there, bro.
I hear you, man.
As much as don't get me wrong, but when it's somebody with a name, yeah, they don't want that shit out there. They trying to keep that shit under wraps forever. They trying to take that shit to their grave.
I just don't think it would affect them that much. I don't think anybody cares about that type of stuff anymore.
Yeah, that's because you thinking like it's just some regular shit. These doing some wild ass shit. All type of shit. Got sex trafficking going on, all type of crazy ass shit, man. So it's a lot of shit that can be incriminating.
Oh, okay, that's different. If you're talking about them doing like incriminating stuff that again, okay. You're not talking about just
these celebrities is wicked, man. Stuff. These celebrities wicked. Wicked, man. I don't lie to you. That's why I'm be trying to always be, hey, Dugar, I'm trying to do this. I be telling them, hey, look, man, I understand chase your dreams, but slow down. Because when you get to where you're going, you're going to be like, damn.
Damn, that's crazy, bro. If a lot of illegal stuff is going on, man, that stuff probably going to come out, man. They say, 50 Cent just did an interview where he said, people ain't really speaking up about Diddy because they don't know what Diddy got on camera.
Yeah, for sure, man. That shit coming out. And when it do, you going to see, you going to call me, you going to say, Dugar, I see what you was talking about. Oh, that's why they didn't want that out. Real talk. You hear me, Cam?
I hear you, man.
On my mama,
damn.
You gonna when you see some of this shit come out, you gonna be like, God damn. Oh, bro. And this shit ain't gonna just ruin their life. You gotta think about it's gonna ruin the people they was doing this shit to. Lives and all that shit. Shit crazy, man.
Damn.
But they say sell your soul, that shit real, boy. Bro, I got a show coming out on Look Who TV, man, called Can't Make This Shit Up. Bro, I got my own show, the Baby Game Chief Show. And I'm talking about this. I'm talking about that shit on there, man. So make sure you tune into that because I'm getting a little more detail into things,
Okay, for sure. I'm going to take it back to like Chicago and everything again, man. One of the big names, coming out of O Block was King Von. Did you ever run into King Von being in O Block, or did you guys ever bump heads or anything?
He's supposed to have blew at us one time. They say, he's supposed to have came through slid and blew at us. My boy Eternal God, if that was him, Eternal God got on his ass.
What was King Von's reputation? You know what I'm saying? Being on, knowing, hanging around STL and 63rd and everybody.
He was dangerous. He was dangerous, man. Yeah, okay. He was dangerous. And he was active. Very active.
What was it like when his music started blowing up?
That shit was crazy too. Because he'd been getting wild all these years and now he a rapper. That shit crazy, Bro done be motherfucker. Shorty done be motherfucker. Bodies and all type of shit. Now his ass a rapper. Yeah, that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy.
Were you around when King Von dissed Duck? You know, he dissed him a few different times. Took her to the O,
Yeah.
where he, you know, kind of went pretty hard at Duck. You know, were you
Now
around
when he
during
was
those times?
dissing Duck, when Duck got killed and shit, I was locked up. I was in the county. I was booked when Duck got killed. You know, so when he
Okay.
was doing that dissing, I was locked up. I was booked for an armed robbery.
Okay. What was the jail like when Duck got killed?
Like I say, Duck a gangster, so you know, you got some gangsters that was hurt, and then of course, you know, in Iraq, shit, that's gladiator school. That's motherfucker. Boy, that motherfucker ain't no boy. Don't ain't no love in that bitch. So of course you got motherfuckers in that bitch celebrating. You know, you got some that was hurt, and you got the motherfuckers in that bitch celebrating
I mean, because at this point, Duck is, you know, he's huge.
for sure.
You know, I mean, he had, you know, the song "Slide,"
Yeah, for
which
sure.
was crazy, which
For
was
sure.
everywhere, man. You know, did you see any fights or, you know what I'm saying, did anybody get into it over that?
Yeah, I had to check him up myself. Hell yeah, I had to let him know, hey bro, ain't none of that. And like I say, me and Duck ain't affiliated by me being STL or gang. Like that's family. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you talking crazy about my cousin. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? It ain't like you talking crazy my FBG member. No, I'm not FBG. This is blood. This is family. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like it hit different. You know? So hell yeah, I had to tell him, hey bro, ain't none of that, bro. I don't know what who you are to, bro, or what y'all got going on, you know, cause he got his own, you know, some shit going on, got ops shit. But while I'm over here, bro, ain't none of that. And I ain't gonna lie, motherfuckers respected that. Fell back on that bullshit for sure.
Were you surprised at where Duck got killed?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had court the day Doug got killed. Yeah, I had court, and it's so crazy because my boy Turno God had caught a slight little case, and I had already been booked for damn near almost a year, close to a year at the time, and I hadn't seen nobody, none of my family, but bro had got booked for some slight shit, and he ended up having court on the same day as me, so we ended up bumping to each other on the bus. I'm rotating with him. This like really, I ain't seen my family members in a minute. And then shit, I get back to the deck, the news come on. And it say rapper FBG Duck has been killed. You see him on the stretcher and shit. And at that moment, that's when one of the shorties say some slick shit out their mouth. And as soon as he said that shit, I pulled his ass under the stairs. Bro, I ain't tolerating no disrespect. I'm a grown man. It ain't even about none of that gang shit. I'm just a grown man. I don't disrespect people. I don't diss the dead. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna allow you to diss a mother that I've actually, you know, had personal relationship with.
Were you surprised when you found out he got killed downtown?
Yeah, I was surprised in the month. Whenever you see Duck, you see him with like 30, 40 members. You don't never catch Duck alone. That's what surprised me the most. You know, whenever you see Duck, folks is with a gang of bro. So that was another chief. You hear me? You not getting close to bro. So that's what me up. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, of all these times, bro, like, folks always got a gang of motherfuckers with them. Everybody got blicks. That's what me up the most. I couldn't believe that shit. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't believe that shit. Cause I ain't never see bro getting caught like that. I never seen it. Cause anytime you catch him, it's gonna be a bang out. Folks got about 20 months with him. Ready to ride. So yeah, that shit was crazy for sure. That shit me up.
Damn. So probably one of like the only times
You feel
the
me?
Duck didn't have
The
a bunch of
only
people
time the
with him.
man ain't had his people with him. That's when
And he was downtown,
shopping for his son.
way away from the hood.
This is the truth, bro. But Cam, you don't catch Duck by himself ever. Whenever I seen him, he done had 20 months literally with him. Everybody got a pipe. No bad, bro. So that shit f***ed me up. That shit f***ed me up.
Damn.
I couldn't believe that shit.
Okay, I'm gonna go through before we get out of here, man. I'm gonna go through some names, and if you know what I'm saying, you got any stories or anything you want to share, you know what I'm saying, or anything you want to add to it, you know what I'm saying, before we get out of here real quick, man. So, you know, I just interviewed G.I., K.I.'s brother, man, and he did a really dope interview, man. He kind of told the story of himself, you know, with his sister, and you know what I'm saying, we kind of went over everything, man. You know, do you have any memories with K.I. or G.I.?
Yeah, I got memories with G.I. G.I. is front line. G.I. was front line for Duck, for sure. He protected Duck with his life. That's a fact. Hell yeah, one of my first meetings of Duck and Dutchy and them, we on St. Lawrence, it's a Tuka day. I come in that bitch, G.I. got a towel wrapped around his whole head, pipe on, big ass tech on his neck with the shoestring, tied, you know what I'm saying, holding the joint. Yeah, Shorty was front line for sure. For sure.
Now, another big name that we hear about is Wooski.
Oh, Wooski get wild. Woo Wop, that boy get wild. Know about Woo Wop, boy. For sure.
You know, one of the other big name rappers that came out of STL, man, is Billionaire Black. Did you ever run into Billionaire?
Man, Billy I remember when Duck was alive, Billy and Duck used to call my phone. We used to be on the iPhone, how can I explain it? Like we just showing off guns to each other. On that bitch, yeah, we up in Blix and shit. They showing they shit out, we showing our shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, Billy thorough too.
Yeah.
Billy thorough.
Now, you know, one of the names, you know, probably one of the other big name rappers, man, from that area, man, is King Little J.
Lil J. Yep. Lil J was definitely big for the drill scene. I ain't never bumped into Lil J. Yeah, I never bumped into him.
Oh, okay. You never ran into him over there in that area. Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, I ain't never bumped into Lil J.
Okay, what about FBG Cash?
I seen Cash a couple times. Cash was a hustler. That's what Cash did. He was a hustler. Cash be outside all damn day, trapping. He was solid as hell too.
What about Young and Dutchy?
Young and Dutchy. Young smooth as Dutchy smooth as hell yeah. I remember kicking it with them before the world even knew who they was. And we sitting in the basement on Tuga, they rotating, talking and shit. They talking about the future and shit. At this time, we don't even know who they, you know what I'm saying? Like they ain't how they is now, you know? Duck ain't even started putting them out there. You know what I'm saying? This back when Young, calling Young Mellow. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hell yeah. It was always cool as they been fly forever.
Did you know any of the other rappers? L.A. Capone, Rondo, Little Durk? You know, any of the dudes from 600 that rap?
I know a few motherfuckers on their side. You know, not having real personal, you know what I'm saying, but I done been around a few motherfuckers. Just blowing them, Boss Top. I mean, when Boss Top found out we was insane in the O. So we over there selling them pills. Listen, man, we selling so many pills in this bitch. I used to have they ass lined up. Just imagine a long ass line of BDs. I'm serving their ass. directing the traffic. They lined up to buy these joints. You feel what I'm saying? So we get over there. Me and Turnip Guy, we get over there. It's Boss Top right there. Boss Top and shit. I got pipe on me. Folks got pipe on him. We talking, and you know, as we talking, they trying to buy the drugs or whatever. But as we talking, we say on Insane. He heard that shit. He looked up. He look over. He look at his boys. Man, what the? How y'all let these niggas get this close to me? He spaz on their ass, boy. I'm chief. Spaz on their ass. No doubt.
Now, do BDs and Insanes not get along? Is that like a thing, or?
Yeah, pretty much.
What's the difference between like a regular GD and an Insane?
A regular GD is he a solid gangster. We Insane. We under our own law. You know what I'm saying? We do us. Like we'll get on that with a GD. You hear me? You feel me? So I guess that's the biggest difference. Like we on our own type of thing.
Okay, now after Boss Top figures out you're insane, man, he hears you say that, you know, do you gotta leave? Do they try to get you out of there? Like, what's the situation?
He get the spazzing on them shit. I guess he took them. They spin up off us. Oh, shit, he get to getting it on with one of their ass, beating one of their ass over there. Shit, me and bro, we still through that bitch selling our pills. That's when after that, once they figured that out, that's when we Shorty started coming home telling us what they sending messages through bro's son. That's when they got to saying when they catch my even though we ain't in tour with them, but because we is what we is, I guess they felt the way.
So even though he didn't like that you were insane, man, you being like the guy that kind of came through and took care of everybody didn't matter.
See, he didn't know who I was. You know what I'm saying? He ain't knowing I'm Dugar. He don't know me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just in here this bitch hustling. And I happen to say on Insane and he heard it. You know what I'm saying? He don't know my rank from where I'm from. You feel what I'm saying? He don't know me. He just like, damn, these niggas right. You know what I'm saying? If they was on that, they could have did that. You feel me? So I guess that kind of gave him the chills. You know what I'm saying? His head up because I was literally right here with him. You know what I'm saying?
And you guys never talked after that? You guys have never?
No, hell no. After that, it started being shootouts. Bro.
Damn.
They started sliding, started being bangouts.
Man, I think that's probably all we got time for. Is there anything else you want to add? Anything I missed?
Shit, Baby Gang Chief, man. Dr. Doom, the Baby Gang Chief mixtape is on the way, man. You know. We working, man. We working, Cam. I got my Look Who movie. I got my movie coming out. No Jumper coming out. You know, we just working, bro. We just working, man.
All right, that's what it is, man.
Follow me on Instagram at Dugar.CC, man. And follow me on YouTube at Big Dugar Music.
All right, that's what it is, bro. I appreciate you, man.
My boy. Know that.
All right, bro.
Dugar!
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.